Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video of me talking about my favorite thing in the whole wide world, which is reading. I have my little notebook here because I wanted to talk to you guys today about my reading goals for 2025. But I made some videos about these over on my TikTok if you guys want to go check it out if you like shorter form content. But I wanted to talk to you guys about my goals. Give me 1 second. We need a little drinky. I think it's time to pop a little poppy. Guys, I got the goods. Let's open this bad boy. I got a new box. Costco has poppies there and they have a big variety box, but they got a new flavored box that includes the wild berry and Doc Pop, which I've never had. So I had wild berry last night, which was super yummy. And let's try Doc Pop together. For the record, I do like Dr. Pepper, so it's not bad. It's actually really good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's like making me really happy. That's literally so good. Okay, back to our goals. So that first year in 2023 when I started reading, I read 17 books. 2024 I made a goal of 40 books. I read 52 books, guys. 52 books. Are you kidding me? Never in my life would I have thought I read that many books. When I was younger, I didn't really read. The girl wasn't... I didn't like believe in myself in the sense of thinking that I was intelligent enough to read, which sounds kind of silly, but I just didn't have a lot of self-confidence. And so even something as small as like reading, I didn't think I could do it. I think that's why I'm always like pushing myself to be better, set goals, achieve them, and then make goals to be even better. It's very important to me. That's why I like went to school and like felt like I needed to be educated and felt like I needed to prove something to the world. Also, I feel like following my heart and being creative is important as well because I've always loved art and any form of art, music, cooking, drawing, clothing, makeup. Like I love that stuff so much. That's why I'm very happy that I kind of dove into like my hobbies and things like that and sharing it with you guys. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. So for 2025, I set a goal of 65 books to read, and I think that's gonna be pretty okay for me to do. And you know what, if I don't make that goal, then that's okay. I was reading a lot of books, like one Audible, one Kindle, and one physical all at the same time. So I kind of slowed down on that, but I might pick that back up because I still have Audible and there's no reason why I can't like listen to a book when I'm driving. But I just never wanted reading to feel forced and feel like a job because I love it as a hobby. Obviously, reading books as a job would be the biggest blessing of my life, and not biggest, but one of the biggest blessings of my life and definitely a goal of mine. But I just don't want it to feel like I'm just like a factory and pumping out books. Like I want to actually enjoy each book that I'm reading. So I wouldn't be upset with myself if I didn't get that goal, but I think I very easily can get that goal. I already read 4 in January, and I think depending on how each month goes depends on like some months I read 7 books, some months I read 4 books, you know. So we'll see. I still love reading physical books, but there's just something about holding a Kindle. It's so lightweight and you can just tap a page that it's just addicting. What were your guys' goals? How many books do you guys read? Because sometimes I see people and they read like 100 books. I'm like, how the heck did you do that? I am so impressed. The other thing that I realized and learned from that last year of reading was what I truly enjoy reading. I am open to reading so many books. I am not closed off on reading books, but I enjoy reading and I want to read books that I enjoy. Really learned that I enjoy reading romances. I love me some romance books. Romances are what got me into reading. I just can't wait to read it, you know. It's kind of like my TV show at the end of the night, but it's a book. And I've just learned that I don't really like reading YA books. There's a couple that I've read that I've absolutely loved, but I mainly like reading books that I can relate to, and I just love it so much. I like realistic things as well. So like Kennedy Ryan is really good at taking real life situations and putting them into a book and just making them really relatable. I love the Chestnut Spring series. It's really about some like cowboys and that is a type of world there is out there. So I love that. And then just there's so many others that I can't think of at the top of my head, but those 2 are the first ones that came to my mind. But I also really love thrillers. I love a book that just has me on the edge of my seat and I can't wait to find out what happens and that I am guessing what's gonna happen next. I think I like it because it like makes my adrenaline going. And then I love mystery books because I want to know what the heck is going to happen next. I think I just like a book that it makes me want to keep reading. Of course, I love spicy books, but I've learned I don't like a book that just has nothing talking about it. I love a spicy book that has good romance with good connection. Like, oh my gosh, that is just like ding ding ding, like top tier, because you're so in love with these characters and you're so in love with their relationship, and then finally, like, when the spice happens, there's just so much like fireworks and connection, like it's undeniable. I like fantasy, but I'm not obsessed with it like other people are. And maybe, like, yes, I love ACOTAR. ACOTAR is so good, but again, it's heavy on the romance. Like, they did a really good job with the characters and their romance, so I really like that. And then I also learned that I like fays and fairies more than I like dragons. Oh my gosh. Some people are gonna come for me, but I really didn't like Iron Flame and Fourth Wing. Like, I was not about it. It was YA, so the relationship was unrelatable. And then the dragons were really good, but it would have been better if, like, the dragons were better than the characters to me. And so maybe if, like, they were adults or something, or like older, I don't know, or maybe if the book was just about the dragons, I would have really liked it. So I haven't really been dabbling too much into fantasy because of that situation. I do have some fantasy books that I still want to dive into. What are your guys' favorite books, book tropes? But yeah, I just love reading. I love learning myself as a reader and growing as a reader and trying new things. I'm not stuck to just one thing. I'm not only going to read romance the rest of my life. I definitely want to have some romance books on my TBR that I want to read. That's the other thing too. My goal for this year is to read all my physical books. I don't have to actually like hold them, but like at least download it on my Kindle so I can like mark off the books that I have. Because every time I go to Target, I still want to buy new books, but I'm like, dude, there's so many books I have at home that I haven't read yet, and I want to finish those first. So I really enjoyed talking to you guys about my goals. Let me know what yours are. I can't wait to see you in the next video. I love you.